Hello folks, welcome back to another lesson. This one is for Patreon. Janne Tunturi, big fan of Pearl Jam is Janne. He's asked for loads of these, so more to come. We're doing Get Right, and that is on the Riot Act album, if you didn't already know. So we're going to crack through it now. Standard tuning, and for the rhythm parts, you just need some light gain. I'm using the Archer Select with these settings. And if you're trying to dial in the right amount of gain, then go by the harmonics that you're going to play on the 7th fret. Then for Mike's solo tone, that has a fair bit in it, so I'm stacking the Select into the Greer Black Mountain. Sounds rad. I've also got a slap back delay. That's coming from the Alexander pedals rewind, and right at the beginning of the chain, a wah pedal, and I'm using the Jam Pedals Wacko. So, on with the first riff. Goes like this. So let's stop there. The first riff comes in on the 4 and it's all of the riffs in this, I think, pretty much are played on like the 4 and. They start on the 4 ands. They're all sort of pushed. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that hangs over. So you actually play it for 1 beat, but because it's been displaced slightly, you play it for 2 8th notes, and then you go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going to do an upstroke. 2, 3, 4. Next bar goes 7, right, on the next bar. So you've got 2, then a rest, 3, then a rest, 7, then a rest. Then another 3. And these chords. Okay, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so we're just going G, A, B. And again, starting on the upstroke. Then that goes into this part. It goes into that, okay? So slowly that would be 3, 4. Like that. That's how you transition into the verse, okay? The verse part is very simple. You're just playing the like a very light palm mute. You know, not Don't Kill It Dead, right? And you're going to accent on the 2nd and 4th beats. So you play. All right, so you play those 2 bars round 5 times, and then you're going to branch off and play. And then into this chorus riff. All of that is super simple. But it's the timing that makes this tricky, because after you've played around like 10 bars of that, you do 1 additional bar, then a bar of 2/4 where you play another 3, and that hangs over into the next bar. Okay, so from the bar of 2/4 you would play. And then you're into the chorus riff, okay? So let's stop there. We have. Now note we've gone into 6/4 here because the chorus is actually in 6/4, so it made sense to do the lead in that same time signature too. So we have. Back into that again, right? So I think the first part's pretty straightforward. We're just going E to D and back again. But then you go back up to the E. Okay, so we're going again E to D. And that's that same run up, right? It's not too difficult, is it? But again, it only plays it twice, and then it plays. So there's a rest on the first beat of that last bar. 3, 4, 1. You're playing the same thing twice, but it's just a half step bend and release. Down to the 5th fret. So coming out of this, we have. That goes on and on, right? So that part's super simple if you want to do that bit. The other guitar part then comes in with this. 1, 2. Plays that round, okay? 3 times. 2 bars of 4/4, 1 bar of 6/4. So rest for 2 beats. 1, 2. And you got 3 like whacks before you hit that B, okay? 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Then on the 4th time, slight variation because it's going to go into the chorus part, we have. So nothing radically different there. Then we have this. This is going into the solo now. We have. There's a really cool rhythmic part underneath the solo. We'll come to the solo in a sec. At least I'll show you what Mike's doing. I haven't tabbed the whole thing, but Stone basically plays this really cool riff. We have this. Back into the chorus again, right? So it's a really nice part. So coming out of the you go into that, right? So we've got it's all off beat. So you've got it's all like, you know, upstrokes. 2 on the B to the D. First finger down, leave your little finger on the 7th fret. 3rd fret for the C and back around. Back up to that previous chord. And then etc. It's a little turnaround there. But you go go straight back into the chorus. And then I think it fades out over the top of that. So let's have a quick look at Mike's solo and what he's doing. Now, for the first part of the solo, he's actually got several repeats going on. So you can do that first if you want, but then he goes into this little quick part. Something along those lines. Let me turn off the wah and the delay. In terms of scale, it's just the B minor pentatonic. First and second position, right? That is literally all he's doing throughout. So he's sticking to those two positions. You could do, you know, put some blues in there. You know, you could put B blues in there if you like. So for the first part, he goes bend on the 10th fret. And then he does this. Hammer on pull off from the 7th to the 10th. And the 9th fret on the next string down. Then you do the same thing down 1 fret. Alright, and then at the end of it, he plays. It's one of Mike's really signature licks. He does it in black and loads of stuff all the time. So you play 7, 9. Bend, release, pull off. So with all the sexy effects on, sounds greater than the sum of its parts, I think. Pretty straightforward, right? But it's really effective. Then he's just playing. You know, nothing too elaborate there, really, right? I think at this point he turns off the slapback or the delay he's using, and you get this. So that's just like 11, 10, 10. Bend on the 10th fret, and then when it goes into that bit, he's playing, which is that part again, right? Just that phrase repeated around. Then he does a little rundown. So he moves between the second position to the first position. He does this quite a lot. So you could do that. Or slide down. What's that? 11 to 9. Let me clean it up a little bit so you can hear what's going on, right? So you've got. You know, just do whatever you like there. He also then plays this. That is just a hammer on, 7, 10. And then I've got my first finger actually banked here, covering the 7th fret on both B and E strings. Classic Mike. You know, there's some more licks you could chuck in. And then in the outro, you'll also hear some noodly parts that Mike does, which is like something along those lines, right? But then he just copies what the chords are doing. you're done. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope that last little insight into Mike's playing was useful. Cheers. See you soon.